Good morning and welcome to another day in Lent. I want to welcome you to Our Lady Help of Christians in Newton, Massachusetts. This is the parish that I was confirmed in, this is where I was married, and this is where my first daughter was baptized. I'm going to do a little rack focus here. This is just a beautiful, beautiful parish. You do a quick little spinning tour here, but rack focus back on me. I love this parish. This I will always see as my home. When I was first thinking about the Catholic Church, I went out with a friend of mine for breakfast. And she had grown up Catholic and left, but she said she still missed the Mass. And she said there was a comfort in the Mass that she missed. And so we started talking about going and finding a place to go to Mass, because I had said I'd never been to one. I said I would love to experience going to a Mass. So we opened up the yellow pages, we saw a really beautiful etching of a church, and I said, well, let's go there. And so we came, it was Our Lady Help of Christians. And we had a beautiful experience that first day in Mass, and I started coming back, and I started coming back. And my first few years, I was just coming to Mass. I wasn't really experiencing the community here. But, sorry, I have so many thoughts going through my head right now, I don't know what to say first. When I finally decided that the Catholic Church was a place for me, no, I'll say something else first. I experienced Mass here for a while, and I started to fall in love with the Mass. And then I spent a year in Peru. I was going to Mass there, and I realized that the Mass is the same no matter where you go. The Mass is this thing that connects the church together. I was gaining an understanding of the church as universal, not just throughout the world, but throughout time. And I was experiencing this universality of the Mass in this location, that this was the local family of the Catholic Church. And when I started RCIA, I was being brought into the fold of this family of the church, that there are so many wonderful people here at Our Lady's that welcomed me in, that really invited me in to their family of this local parish. I started going to a scripture study here. I started working with a Honduras group that worked with our sister parish down in Honduras. And right after my confirmation, I met my wife, and she started coming to Mass here. She lived about 45 minutes away, and so she was going to Mass up where she lived, but every once in a while she would come down to Mass here. And when we were getting ready for our wedding, we said, well, what better place to get married than at Our Lady's? And it's because, it's such a beautiful parish, it's a beautiful building, it's a beautiful family here. And we knew that she was going to come down and move into my place. And so this would become our parish. And so we got married here. This is a place where I experienced my confirmation. This is where I experienced my first confession, my first Eucharist. This is where I got married. And then once we had our first daughter, this is where she was baptized. And so this picture of this universal church that had a local family. And that's why I just wanted to share with you a little bit about this story, because my coworker Matt and I are here in Massachusetts doing a number of interviews for the Coming Home Network YouTube channel, like I said the other day. I couldn't miss the opportunity to come back to Our Lady's and to show you around a little bit, to show you a little snippet of my journey into the church and how much this place played in that journey. That I had a priest here, Father John, who was so welcoming and so loving, who taught me so much about my Catholic faith, but who also let me know that he appreciated everything that I was bringing with me from my evangelical background, that he wanted me to bring it all with me. That he said, everything that you gained, everything that you learned, every part of your relationship with Jesus as an evangelical, bring it with you into the Catholic Church, because the Catholic Church needs that. And that really impacted me, that he appreciated my faith, but he wanted me to help grow my faith deeper. And that was a huge part of me coming into the church, was a combination of appreciating all that I had up to that point, but knowing that I could grow deeper and that there would never be an end to how deep I could grow in my relationship with Jesus through the church that he has given us. I want to thank you for coming here. And I hope that you can see in the beauty of this church that the Catholic Church is beautiful. Are there sinners in the Catholic Church? Absolutely. And I will tell you that I am one of them. But we are here so that we can grow closer to Christ, that we can grow holier, so we can grow in the depths of the tradition of the church that Jesus founded and gave to us for our own growth, and so that we can know him better, so that he can prepare us for the day that we will stand before him and we will spend eternity with him. So if you've ever experienced a Mass, or if you've ever experienced a Catholic Church, that there was something in it that was beautiful, that struck you, I would love to hear your stories. Share them in the comments below. And I would love to see some wonderful conversations about experiences of beauty that you've had in the church and how that's impacted you and made you think a second thought about maybe this Catholic Church, maybe there's something to it. So share those thoughts in the comments below. Watch another video up here. If you like what I'm doing on this channel, you want to join this community, click that subscribe button, hit that little like button if you'd like this video, and that little church bell to get a notification when I put up a new video. I'll see you again on Monday, and God bless.